What a weekend this is. So many potential swings in the race for the top six. And the first touch of the game does go. They'll look for a second shove. Not coming, so Funaki goes to the blind. And the Blues will try and muscle it over, and it's Renata, and he's in for the try. Well, they do strike first, the Blues, through their tight head prop.
Simple, though. There was good pressure on at scrum time. Let's not ignore.
Well, again, the Blues forwards will go to work. Riccatelli going in there to try and free it. Coming now for Funaki, swings the pass away, Barrett, and waltzing through the middle, untouched as Cole forms, and the Blues have a second.
And uses Rieko Ioane again on a down line, and I don't think there'll be too big a gap for Forbes to stroll through there.
It was ripped by the Blues, so it's play on, and here's champion de Crepini. Goal line less than 5 away. Tizzano looking for his 12th, and he's got it. Make it a dozen for Carlo Tizzano. And the force hit back with a much-deserved try.
Yeah, brilliantly done there in the end by Tizzano, but geez, the Blues are going to have to look at their kick chase. This is happening every single time at the moment. Beale is creating from the back with his wingmen, and once they got him behind this time, they were able to keep the ball, they were able to keep momentum. And Tizzano, geez, he's strong, Goldie.
Powerful, but you're right, it was a really nice long kick from Barrett. They're going to have a look at this.
Okay, Richard, we're coming upstairs to you. What do you want us to review, please?
Richard Kelly, who's the TMO.
I'm going to show you a potential knock-on by Gold.
Okay, so looking for a potential knock-on by Gold from the big screen, please.
Yeah, Ben, there's a clear knock-on by 3 Gold.
Yep, number 2 Gold. Knocked the ball on, no try, scrum blue.
Yeah, I think it's the right decision.
Yeah, I think there was just a quiet word, Jeff. Just a quiet one. So they'll have to watch their P's and Q's, but here come the force again. Swain brings it down, starting to get things rolling forward now. Dolly's got it in the back, spinning around, and over the line they go. I don't believe it, he's done it again. Carlo Tizzano has got another one.
They went to Swain again. We mentioned that they were encouraged. This just looked better set. They got straight in. I thought there might have been a shift, a dummy play of sorts, but no.
And I think this one will go into touch. Well, it's been a really tightly fought first half. Blues got off to a good start. 2 early tries, but the force have hit back. And at half-time, in this very important Super Rugby Pacific 12th round match, it's the Blues 12, the Force 7. So Blues to kick off. Just 5 points separating the teams. We'll hear from Vern Cotter, the Blues coach, in just a moment. As the ball's taken down from the restart by Darcy Swain.
Okay, use!
And, well, they'll go to their forwards just to create a better angle for a clearing kick.
Inside.
Back they go to Donaldson, and he sends it into touch as we're joined by the Blues coach, Vern Cotter. Well, Vern, you made a very good start, but they made a tough stuff, this Force team. What was the message at halftime?
Just trying to get field position. We let them out half and couldn't get out, and sort of tidy up some of our kick strat and our chase that follows it. So that's key. I think we can probably line out. We've looked at trying to get a bit better in and around that space. And I'm happy once we get into the half, I think we can make ground. It's just making sure we get there.
Yeah, Vern, you certainly found some holes in and around them, as you do again once you get down there. Field position the key.
Yeah, it is. Look, and when we're in there, we just need to get the points.
To see what can come of this is a pass wide from Barrett to AJ Lamb, and with his first touch of the game, Lamb scores. Well, Vern, might have to give you credit for that, an inspired switch at half-time. What was behind that? Going into the second half, I don't think there's any disguising it. This is a very important 40 minutes you've got coming up, Vern.
Yeah, it is.
Now, Nick Dolly Finds Williams at the front. And, yeah, Blues went early again, upended him. So playing under another penalty advantage. So a couple of penalties here, putting the Force into prime position. Donaldson sends the kick out to the wing. Greeley's there. Steps back in field, fires it out the back, and Kirtley Beale is in. Kirtley Beale, on his return to big-time rugby, scores the try and gets the Force right back in it.
It was a free hit in many ways, but still going across on his bad side. He was done a bit of a favour by Corey Evans slipping over, but what a finish in the end by the Force goalie.
Just the skill set for me. Understanding Beale, he just pops to the outside. The recognition out the back of the hand from Greeley. And that's really well executed.
Funaki just struggling to clear it away, but now Satutu comes away with the ball. Releases it for Barrett. Evans, Lamb, in for a second. Big scrum, big try, big moment in the game.
The base, I'd be very surprised in his efforts to pick it up, but it was the scrum again that laid the platform and the finishing of AJ Lamb.
That have been made. I'll get to those from the Force.
Try, but you're playing advantage.
I agree, he knocks it on into his foot, so no try. We'll go back for the penalty advantage for not staying straight.
Brian Coxon.
Well, they're going back to a scrum. They had the advantage. Force have made the change in the front row because they've got a debutant waiting too, and Albert Alcock, replacement hooker, but Dolly's still out there. So the try ruled out. They get another go though.
Okay, 9, play the ball.
Oh, good solid scrum on defence from the Force. Taeli throws himself at the defence. Now McConnell for the line and over. They get the try, and it's through Lachlan McConnell.
Let him out. Up to. Let's go, bro. Let him out, guys. Let him out. Good work.
If we watch this from the start, great work by the young second five Taylor, who goes, but look at Hoskins Satutu. He attracts the eyes. He attracts Stewart out, and the beautiful little pass by Funaki off his shoulder.
It's going to hit Evans and then hit Barrett.
It's a free kick, so they can't take another scrum. So Satutu takes the tap, and off he goes.
Dangerous tackle, hands on the ground.
Oh, it might have been a grass cutter tackle there. So advantage going to the Blues here. Barrett sends it back the other way. Kick out towards the wing. Forbes has got it. Forbes is in. Cole Forbes the try. Got one early. Gets one midway through the second half, and now the Blues have taken control.
Oh, that's special. I hope we get to see. We were lucky enough to see, but no one else apart from Bodie Barrett saw this. The entire Blues team coming around, and there he is out there by himself, Cole Forbes. But he was waving. Bodie Barrett saw the hand wave, and just like that, the Blues kick free.
Yeah, it's sufficient decision from a world-class first five when he's on his game, Bodie Barrett.
Almost lost it in the middle there, but they've got it, and now they start to drive it towards the line. Dolly's got it in the middle of all that. They're over the line. Now what does Ben O'Keefe say? Cries have held up by the Blues. No real celebration from the Force.
No, I think he scored this. It just hasn't been seen.
But it is his try. It took a while to get there, and Nick Dolly's already left the field.
And he looks stoked about it.
Oh, yeah.
They're thrilled.
Tackle made by Stewart.
No hands in,
just
no
a
hands.
metre from the line. Tarval flings it away. Barrett puts another kick in, and it's another try, and that is an absolute beauty.
Get it down on the fly instead of catch it. Just not convinced by the reaction either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
fantasy
it's
rugby,
no try. The player needs to be in possession of the ball. He never takes possession, and therefore he must press the ball that doesn't happen either, so it's a no try. We'll go back to the penalty that we're playing advantage.
They've had a few.
It's coming, Carlo. It's coming.
Crouch!
Boys, it's coming.
5 minutes
Fine!
about to tick over left in the game.
Sit!
Sam Knock into the scrum. Quickly off the back goes Satutu. Barrels into Donaldson. Stopped half a metre from the line. Blues piling in looking for it. It's coming slowly. Now they've got it to the line, and it's a try. And they're back in the bonus.
Sam and Nick. Sam.
Absolutely, it takes the game. Look how quick Hoskins gets off the back of the scrum. But Force were obviously having to scrum first, so the Lucy's were well attached to the scrum. It was a quick feed, and Hoskins Satutu straight off the back. That got them into the position where it got to the point where it was only going to be a matter of who and